Hello and welcome to match 3 of PUCL's PDL 2024 with me, GigaSaurusGames. I said matches in a week because I finally realized I was saying week when it didn't really make sense for the way this particular tournament is set up. And this week I am playing against SirOolian. I just said week again, whatever. And I'm bringing a similar team, kind of, Scarfed Iron Bundle. This time I decided we were going to try Scarf Urshifu because I think it works well against the speed tiers on my opponent's team. I'm going to try and run Double Dance Zoroark because I think if Zoroark can get both a net spot and an agility, it just wins. And then break with Mile, defog Latias. And I'm going to try something. My opponent's team doesn't have good special attackers outside of a Dragapult. We're going to try a Terra fighting Bastiodon as my stealth rocker. And maybe it'll kill something with Iron Defense Body Press, Terra fighting. Worst case scenario, it has Sturdy Metal Burst, as long as I can keep rocks off the field. Or spikes, because there's a Meowscarada on my opponent's team. I was just double checking that my team I was double checking that I had the correct Terra type on Bastiodon, because it very much needs to be Terra fighting for this set to work. It's not drawing Terra off of anything else, because nothing else wants to Terra. Because Bastiodon is a Terra captain, but the rest isn't. It's okay. My opponent gave me a incorrect name initially, which is why they were offline. My opponent says they're worried. Says I have them nervous. I think they have less to be nervous about than they think, because the reality is, as we all know, I'm an unstable player, and also the general consensus is my opponent has one of the scarier teams on this year's draft. You can see it here. Lots of scary stuff. The Mons in blue are the ones I think are going to come, but I could very easily be wrong. So we'll go ahead and send the challenge. It's the right team. And I'm going to switch windows to make sure I can check what's happening. Also, I realized that all the video was super small in my previous recordings, so I came up with a solution to fix that in a moment here. But I need to leave it at the size it was so you can see the Bastiodon on the team, because the Bastiodon is the weird thing that's coming. If my opponent is nervous and I'm bringing Bastiodon, that's a bit of a concern. Okay, I was very wrong. That's probably fine though, because the Mons I expected to come were the ones that scared me the most. And I actually think this works out just fine for Bastiodon. Alright. Likely leads. Meowscarada, Victini, Rotom, Dragapult. Probably a pivot, essentially. Against everything not... You know what? Let's just lead... I'm Scarfed Urshifu. Let's just lead Urshifu. And Zoroark is going to disguise itself as... Latias. To try and draw in Shadow Balling Dragapult. Alright. Several comments here, but let's just start by close combating something. I say that. There's a Dragapult in the back. it could very easily switch in. We're just going to U-turn. Or, Rotom wants to go Terra Fairy. So, Terra Blast, Terra Fairy's incoming. So, Bastiodon's not ready to go yet. Dragapult's still on the field. Tinkaton's a little annoying. And this Rotom's a bit of annoying for it. If Terra Fairy's incoming, I guess I will go into Mawile. That is probably my best switch-in, though I don't have my stats up yet, so this is gonna hurt. Yep. But, Mega Ironhead, no switch-in. Because Victini is not a switch-in. So my game plan, roughly speaking, was to use Mawile to break early, and then go into one of my two setup mons between Zoroark and Bastiodon to open a hole, and then sweep from there, and we're just going to Sucker Punch the Victini to death. It is Colbur Berry, so it will live. That's fine. Ha! My opponent overpredicted. They basically just wasted their Colbur Berry there. That does make me think the way that this is a Scarf Victini, though, from the way it's playing. Hello, Tinkaton. Let's set up rocks. What's Metal Burst? I wasn't expecting Swords Dance Tinkaton, but let's Metal Burst. I think it's going to attack me. If it Swords Dances again, it's just asking me to get Metal Bursted even harder. Okay. I'm just going to keep doing this. And goodbye, Tinkaton. Never mind, it's Sash. That's fine. I've got multiple Scarfers to kill it. Yeah, to kill it. Bastiodon's done its job. Does Tinkaton get priority? I really hope not. If it does, I think it's Quick Attack, which is part of the reason that I went this direction. Hello, Dragapult. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. But just in case it's going to go for a fairy move, or by which I mean a dragon move. Also, if it's a physical move, basically if it's carrying Dragon Darts, it doesn't work as well as I want it to. This doesn't work properly, so we're going to switch out and check what it is running. That's why I checked. I think it's Choice Dragapult, so we're gonna Ironhead the switch in. Yep. Yeah, Choice Dragapult, that tracks. Goodbye, Rotom. I admit, my plan was not for Mega Mawile to sweep, but my opponent left me an opening by not having good ways to punish Swords Dance Sucker Punch. So, you know, that works. Good game, Ooolian. That leaves me at 2-1. I did say it's kind of hard to see in the window. Yep. Just so I can show, we said GG. And with that, I guess my attempt to use either Bastiodon or Zoroark kind of failed, but hey, Bastiodon kept Tinkaton from murdering me, which honestly, with that focus action, it might have if Bastiodon wasn't carrying Metal Burst. So you know what? Thank you, Bastiodon, MVP. After, I think because it left Maw Island opening. And so with that, until Ooolian, and until next time, this has been GigaSaurusGames signing out. Bye.